Hi everybody, it's Honest John. There's no doubt that in the United States at least, and other places in the world, gay rights have come a long way. Don't ask, don't tell is gone. The Supreme Court overturned the Defense of Marriage Act, and gay marriage is legal in 18 states. However, the fact that it's still not legal in most of the country is still a fact. And in the rest of the world, only 20 countries recognize gay marriage, and there are still many countries in which just being gay is a crime, punishable by prison terms or even death. The shameful thing is that the new anti-gay laws, like the ones passed in Russia and Uganda, have been supported by Christian groups here in the United States. Now, these Christian groups talk about how they actually love gays and they're just defending traditional marriage. But if they could pass those same laws here, if they could make homosexuality punishable by death, they would do it. So all that stuff about loving gays, pure bullshit. And as gay rights have moved forward, the anti-gay voices have become more strident and more hysterical. And this is one of the cases where a simple explanation will do. Their hatred stems from fear, and what they fear is in themselves. Now, this is not that old canard about that homophobes are really repressed homosexuals. It's a bit more complicated than that. You might remember, some of you who have watched my series on mental illness, that I stressed the fact that the divide between mental illness and mental health is not clear-cut. It's not like these people are sane and these people are crazy. Even the healthiest of us have a little crazy in us, and even the craziest of us have some sanity in them. For example, some people are paranoid schizophrenic, others are a little bit odd, and then others have only a slight tendency in that direction. Well, the same thing can be said about sexual identity. The continuum ranges from solidly gay through bisexuality to solidly straight. Objectively speaking, it seems to me that bisexuality is probably the healthiest part of the continuum. To have fewer hang-ups about sex seems to me to be healthier. But I can't pretend that I have any direct knowledge of this because I'm stuck on straight. The point is that there is a little bit of gay in the most solidly straight person and a little bit of straight in the most solidly gay one. A perfect example is what happens in prison. People who see themselves as solidly straight and who would never engage in homosexual sex outside of prison routinely engage in gay sex in prison and even develop close and loving relationships with their sexual partners. And they don't see this as odd or unusual. Matter of fact, they would beat the shit out of you if you said they were gay. They see it as adapting to their environment, but they would not be able to make this adaptation if they did not have some gay in them. So we all exist somewhere on the continuum of sexuality. No one is perfectly straight, no one is perfectly gay. And even though these homophobes may not be repressed homosexuals, they cannot accept that little bit of themselves that is gay. It sends them into a panic that is converted into hatred and rage. Throw in religion, and you have the makings of an anti-gay activist. Thanks for listening.